We are live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me adjust some things. I mean, I guess we can leave the title the same as yesterday. Instantly gonna hop into a little dungeon. And we'll just keep questing like we're doing yesterday. Boom. I need to adjust some keybinds still, but not by the church, as my power is divine. I must say that obviously I really dislike this talent system, whatever the fuck they had in Kata. And I saw the screenshots of the Mr. Pandaria talent trees, and I was like, oh yes, this is my shit, because I played a lot of Mr. Pandaria. But that's why I haven't really bothered delving deep into this, because it's gonna go away in a week. So I'm just leveling. So I don't really give a fuck about talents right now and any of that kind of shit. Oh, sorry, Gizzy. Wet churro. That's probably the most disappointing food to be wet. You're so excited for a nice crunchy sugary cereal churro and then it's soggy and wet. God, that would piss me off. Oh yeah, I'm feeling the damage for sure, man. I must say, Red Paladin feels nice. Like the abilities feel smooth, or better than some expansions at least. Cooldown is crazy. 2 minutes on wings, what the fuck? I don't want to trinket. Minute and a half. Always make sure that if I roll for my off spec, that no one else needs it. Wabuka passed on. Oh, that's why it didn't show. I need to make more playlists. Why is it every time I'm in the car, I'm just listening to like only bangers, right? And then whenever I throw on the stream, it's just shit music constantly, like on the shuffle. Dude, bring him to me, bro. You are literally... There's a bunch of ranged and I'm 1 melee. Dude, I am... I'm live, yeah. I love the running back. My wife is pissed that I started streaming with. I promised to run her a bath. She came walking out. Are you streaming? I thought you were running me a bath. Yeah, I can. So I made this video yesterday. I posted this clip from the stream from yesterday, where I said that like I think that Cross Realm was a bad addition to the game. I stand by that. I think it destroyed the feeling of a community. And this one dude on my TikTok like kind of started spazzing out on me, called me like a young boy, and you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, brother. I'm almost 33, dude. I know what the fuck you're on about. So I was gonna argue with him, but I was at work, so I just blocked him. Because I was like, I'm gonna sit here on the toilet and talk a bunch of shit. That's something that I need to learn. Pursuing this online streaming shit, like I can't be taking people's negativity, or them talking shit about me and stuff. I can't take that to heart, Most of them are probably not even real people. It's just bots or whatever, but I get low-key, so fired up. I'm like, what the fuck did you say to me? Ooh. Too much, too high energy. So why the fuck do I turn in this quest again? I feel like I'm doing hella damage, but my DPS is really fucking bad. I mean, I have some shit gear, let's be real. Even though this is a Wrathful Gladiator Claimer, it's pretty good, 277 item level. But then you see that the first dungeon that we do drops 308 item level. So it's already 40 item level behind, or 40, 30 some item level behind the items that drop in the very first fucking dungeon. And I'm still popping off, if you can see on the meters. But kinda iconic that we're listening to this song, because it's one of my favorite songs to jam out to while PvPing in the mountain, Blackrock Mountain. And we are currently Blackrock Caverns, which is underneath the Blackrock Mountain, which is kinda epic. Because I always listen to this song while PvPing in Blackrock Mountain. And now we're in Cataclysm doing random dungeons. The song comes on, but we're still in the mountain, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna cop that one, dude. Sorry, gang. Alrighty, I'll be right back, gang. 5 minutes. Sorry about that. I was running my wife a bath, which I always do, because I make the best baths with salt, and you gotta like swish the water so the salt gets absorbed in the water, and then do the perfect amount of bubbles, light some candles. I always do that for my wife, like pretty much anytime she takes a bath. And I never take baths myself, but I want to make sure she is proper taken care of, you know, because that's your duty as your husband. That is impressive. Never fear that the darkness comes closer. This song slaps, dude. Where the fuck are those elites at? Well, I think they also spawn down here, if I remember correctly. And never fear that the darkness comes closer. This band has always been one of my absolute favorite bands, man. Freedom Call. Every year on my Spotify, they're always top 5 for like the last 5 years. I've been listening to them for so many years. Probably from all the bands that I listen to, one of the bands that I listen to the longest, because the person that introduced me to World of Warcraft back in 2005 when it was recently released, he listened a lot to this band. And then I just associated like Freedom Call with Holy Paladins, and you know, I've always played Paladin as my main character. Fuck so. Actually, my first character was a dwarf hunter. And I called him Eric with 2 eyes, and oh shit, it didn't work. Did I walk to it? Oh no, it didn't work. My very first character was a dwarf hunter called Eric, but I spelled it with 2 eyes. And in classic World of Warcraft, the only rank that I had ever obtained was Sergeant. So my IRL friends used to call me Sergeant Eric because of the 2 eyes. And yeah, that was my first character. I remember when I was only level 58 when the Burning Crusade came out. When I went into Outland, my friends were all in my room with me, and we saw the Fel Reaver, of course. They were like, attack him, attack him. And I was like, no. They're like, yeah, let him attack you, let him kill you. We just wanted to see this giant fucking creature like kill us after school. Those were the days, man. Those were the fucking days. Then actually, and I want to make an absolutely like more, I want to make a more in-depth video. You want to come hang out with me, buddy? Come here. Let's see. I'm trying to find songs that I like, but that probably won't be copyright striking, because... Anyway, the story that I was just trying to say about my Dwarf Hunter and like my classic World of Warcraft experience back in the day in vanilla. But I want to make an actual video about that someday, because it's some wild stuff. We used the raid, classic vanilla raids, during the Burning Crusade. We were the very first guild in the world that actually continued to play classic WoW during the Burning Crusade back in 2005, 2006. Our guild was called Reflection. And yeah, we were a small group of people that didn't really like the Burning Crusade that much. So we preferred classic, so we made our own rules. So we were actually the OG classic Andes. You know, we've been playing classic WoW since the Burning Crusade came out. I have screenshots and videos, and that's where I met my one of my best friends, who was our guild master. So we had our guild on the Alliance side, which was called Reflection, and then on the Horde side, they had another guild called Antiquity Bound, which was a Horde guild. So we would queue AV, and we would always have enough players to like basically battle each other. Those were the go-to days. And in PvP, we had like all of our like TBC abilities, so it was kind of different, but it was so much fun, man. I don't know if I have any other mounts. I don't have mounts. Oh, we have a Headless Horseman. I didn't even know I had the Headless Horseman mount. There we go. This is more important. I didn't even know I had this on. Has to be on my paddy. Like, this is like the war horse. Crusader's White Horse. You would obtain that mount by doing Trial of the Crusader without anyone dying in 25 man. I also have the Immortal title from, that's, I believe, X Ramos, and that Undying title. All of that will become account wide, so I'm really looking forward to all of that. I wish I had an actual audience so I have someone to talk to, and like then this would be a lot easier. But I'm just like, so I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. I'm like, it doesn't really matter. I mean, there's no one watching anyway. Hopefully one day that'll be there, and then it will be smooth sailing for me, man. Second monitor, you guys talking to me. I'm the most social Andy you'll ever come across. I'll just talk to random homeless people outside of my work. You know, like, I'll talk to anyone, man. Sky Chaser. Let's see. July 21st. Oh shit. Oops. Sorry, I was alt. Oh shit, brother. Trying to see. So we have a week until the pre-patch. Jesus. I don't know. So the only characters that I'm actually gonna level myself are the level 80 to 85 characters. The other characters that I have that are, but holy shit, I was not paying attention at all. I see you, I feel you. Far across the distance. I saw Dragon Force live this year. It was actually a lot of fun. Great concert. I need to warn you guys that I've been going to heavy metal festivals since I was like 15, 16. No, I can do the math. 16 I was my first heavy metal festival. Anyway, for years in a row, seeing hundreds and hundreds of bands live every weekend. So I have seen pretty much everything that I've ever listened to live, except for like I have like a few missing, right? So every time I'm like checking all the time, like if they're touring. But yeah, I am a huge concert goer, and not just heavy metal, by the way. I see a lot of, random artists live. Actually, this in August, I'm gonna see. Let's put this on. I'm gonna see this guy live with Toto and Men at Work, I believe. It's gonna be fantastic show. Seen Phil Collins live. One of the biggest Phil Collins fans in the world. Every year I'm in a 0.001 of his show on Spotify. It's a long way to go. I don't know if this will even be readable. Probably not. Top 0.05% Phil Collins. Oh shit. But yeah, I'm a huge Phil Collins fan. In the right seasons, the right weather, I pretty much only listen to Phil Collins / Genesis. Golfing. Hey, we won that. Very nice. Yoink. Ooh, you fucker. I wasted a 92 on that piece of shit. I'm on the run, no time to sleep. And I got such a long way to go to make it to the border of Mexico. My doggies passed the fuck out next to me. Right like the wind. What an absolute banger. I didn't know this man was already account wide. I mean, for how much I love the Zulian Tiger and stuff, the Crusaders White Warhorse is super dope. Yeah, I know how to cheese this boss fight, dude. That's the Paladin cheese strat. There's not the Paladin cheese yet. I did forget about the explosion. Legit. That's fucking funny. Oh, one more song by. These are definitely copyright strike, right? Copy strike. Copyright strike. Jesus. What a vibes, man. Immaculate. Dude, what a scene with that river. Absolute vibes. We have so much leveling to do. Like, I need to level this human paladin at 85. I already just finished level my 85 warrior. I have to level my alliance druid, priest, rogue, death knight. Then on horde NA I have to level my warrior, druid, and paladin. And then on my EU account I have to level at least my warrior and paladin alliance only. That's a lot of leveling. Just but maybe like a couple characters I'm gonna buy the 85 boost on. Just throw a couple $100 at it. Not worry about it anymore. Because genuinely, at this stage in my life, it's really becoming like, it's like a calculating game. Oh, it takes me like, what, 6 hours or 7 hours to level from 80 to 85, or I don't know how many hours it takes, but... And then I'm thinking, oh, how much money do I earn if I work? Well, that's X amount of money. Well, I'd rather just spend the money working IRL and just get a character boosted and not have to worry about it. You know what I mean? Maybe that's exactly what Blizzard wants me to do, right? But I don't give a fuck. Too busy to be wasting weeks on end leveling characters. Better just spend some money ready for mob. But I, of course, enjoy leveling at least a few characters. But like after the 6th or 7th in like 3-4 weeks, you're like, brother, all I've seen is, what is dungeon called? The Blackrock Caverns and the fucking... Oh, that's a nice one. Yoink. What ring is that? Level 60. Oh. This is actually from next 60. Band of the Inevitable. I forgot where it dropped. But I've just... Oh fuck, I lost the roll again. Man, I lose everything. I can't believe that I'm just running around with a level 60 ring. Well, here's something better. If we're chilling anyway. So they're gonna come. Coming with. Oh, I'm sitting there, man. Front row. August 1st. Phoenix. Right, it's Toto as well. Let me see. Phoenix, August 21st, which is better. Yep. Toto, Men at Work, and Christopher Cross. Oh, what a show, what a show, what a show. I can't wait for that night. Whenever I go to these kind of shows, I'm always like the youngest member in the crowd. But this is all the music I grew up with, you know? Like, I have a very similar music taste as my mom. All this kind of music. Sting, Phil Collins, Eric Clapton, Mark Knopfler, Dire Straits, all that kind of music. All the goats. Elton John. My mother actually visited me in the United States. Well, she comes like every year a few times, but a couple years ago she was here and I took her to Elton John in the Diamondback Stadium, which was pretty cool. My mom had a really great time. So that's all that mattered to me, of course. Yeah, my mother and I have a very strong music connection. We always just like, let's go on a ride. We drive around in the car, just listen to music. She drove this shitty, crappy beater car in the Netherlands. Little Suzuki Alto, like fucking 1980s or something. And she had the CD of Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong. And the CD was stuck in the CD player. We couldn't get it out. So for fucking months, anywhere we had to go as a family, we could only listen to this fucking CD. Hello, Dolly. It's not Louis. Dolly. Yeah, all the fucking Moonlight in Vermont, all these stuff. Look at this. I'll play it. Fuck it. Who gives a crap? Moonlight in Vermont. This. Anywhere my mom and I would go to for, not exaggerated, 18 months or something. Just this CD. Yeah. I remember just driving around town with my mom. The woman never listens to my directions. Ma, go here to the right. No, I believe it's I think it's to the left. Mom, you're always wrong. No, it's left. Arguing while listening to this fucking music. Oh yeah. Good times, man. Telegraph cables, they sing down the highway. Good memories, man. This whole city, See the way this ends. He's going to turn me down and say, can't we be friends? Never again. Another city we listened to a lot was this album by Tom Waits. Oh, we listened to for endlessly, man. So beautiful. I still listen to this all the time. Love Tom Waits. This album is like such Netherlands pub, 4 a.m. drinking, smoking inside. What a vibe. She remembered my old voice while I fight the tears. Hello, there is this Martha, this is old Tom Frost, and I am calling long distance. Don't worry about the cost, 'cause it's been 40 years or more now. Martha, please recall, meet me out for coffee.
coffee where we'll talk
Such a
about
beautiful fucking song.
all, and those were days of roses, poetry and prose and Martha. All I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrows. We packed away our sorrows and we saved them for a rainy day. And I feel so much older now, and you're much older too. How's the husband and how's your kids? You know that I got married too. Lucky that you found someone to make you feel secure. 'Cause we were all so young and foolish, and now we are mature. And those were days of roses, poetry and prose and Martha. All I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrow. We packed away our sorrows and we saved them for a rainy day.
So I used to always listen to this song, this whole CD, together with my mother when I still lived in the Netherlands. And at the time, my girlfriend, American, this song in the beginning he sings, this part.
Impulsive, I guess that I still am. But all that really mattered then was that I was a man. I guess that our being together was never meant to be. But Martha, Martha, I love you, can't you see? And those were days of roses, poetry and prose and Martha. All I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrows. We packed away our sorrows and we saved them for a rainy day.
Yeah, so my wife and I, we've been together since 2011. November 2011 is when we started talking online. And yeah, long distance, of course. And in the beginning of the song, he sings, "Hey Martha, I'm calling you long distance." So that song always had like very special. Well, obviously in that song he sings that they clearly didn't work out. So he calls her later, years later, and it's like, "Hey, how did your life turn out? Mine. I got married as well. And like it has obviously a sad twist to like the long distance relationship story. But yeah, my wife and I have been together. I live in the United States with her now, and yeah, we couldn't be happier. She lived with me in the Netherlands for 2 years. We traveled after each other, chasing each other all around the world for almost we're on our way a decade and a half now. So for all those people watching, long distance absolutely works. If you love that person and that person loves you, and you can come to an agreement where you say, are we going to do everything for each other to make this work? And if you are both 100% serious, yes, we are in this together forever. This is what we want for our life. Then you can make it. 100%. Because I did it. My wife did it. We've been together for what? Fucking 14 years? Just crazy to think about. When we first start talking and online chatting and stuff, and you're like, eventually it starts to get serious, and you're like, oh, maybe we'll get married one day or have children. And, we did it. We have a beautiful big ass house. We have a dog. We have a son. All from online messaging. Just started talking one day. I found her on Facebook. This was, obviously before online dating. And I just said, what's up, girl? Actually, the first thing I ever said to her um, was a response to her making a comment to somebody else. And I jokingly drunken wrote her and said, oh, I'll marry you. And then she goes, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I was kind of tipsy last night. Anyway, what's up? And we just started chatting about music and whatnot. And here we are. Best fucking decision I ever made. And so extremely happy with our life, and all our dreams came true. So let this be motivation for you and your loved one, that don't listen to the haters. If you believe that you can make it, you can absolutely make it. But you have to be fully committed. You can't be like, oh yeah, we kind of like each other. If you already have that feeling, forget about it. Because it takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of fucking. I moved to the United States. Background checks, FBI, fucking, or I believe it's FBI. I'm kind of lost in the sauce at the moment, but interviews, immigration services. I mean, learning another language thoroughly. I created a career for myself in the United States, being a maintenance director. And you have to, if you then decide to move forward with one another and chase one another across the fucking globe, well, one of you have to learn the language, assimilate to that country, be obviously interested enough in that person to learn all the culture, because you want to not be some piece of shit that like moves to another country, doesn't assimilate to the country. You're just like, I mean, obviously there's some Dutch holidays, quote unquote, that I celebrate. But you have to understand that a lot of that goes away. In the Netherlands, we celebrate Sinterklaas, which is like, for little kids, and let's leave the details out of it, because I don't think that the rest of the world will react very positively to that holiday. But yeah, anyway, that's a holiday that we grew up culturally. Obviously, moving to the United States, that is gone now, because I'm not gonna fucking celebrate some holiday by myself. You know what I mean? Those are things that you seriously have to think about. Like, oh, we love each other so much. We've been together or we've been talking or seeing each other for 4 months. All right, are you ready to give all of that shit up? Everything that you've used to, your growth. Sometimes, like one of my best friends is visiting next week. Actually, this Saturday. What are we talking? 3 days from now. So I won't be streaming as much. Just so you guys know, I'll be pretty much not streaming for like 10 days or something while he's here, because we're going to do a lot of stuff. I will be posting on the social medias. We're probably going to do a lot of IRL stuff together. But anyway, when he is coming, he's going to bring a bunch of food. So I'm going to have a bunch of Dutch treats. And, I'm kind of looking forward to that, of course. Where are all these mobs tagged? But these are all serious things you have to think about. Like more your food. I mean, I haven't been home since I moved to the United States. I have been in the United States now for over 8 years, and I have not yet been back. Obviously, we had COVID, travel restrictions with having to be vaccinated. I didn't get the vaccination, pure out of principle, but that's a separate topic. There we go. So that was now you can travel. But on top of this, I absolutely fucking hate flying. Separate story as well. So these are all layers where I'm very complacent human being. It's kind of hilarious. I changed my whole fucking life around by moving to the United States. I used to be a lead singer in a metal band, quit that, played a lot of sports, obviously my friends, and I obviously didn't quit my friends, but all of that changed to move to the other side of the world, and I absolutely hate change. I am perfectly content kind of with having my job, driving every single day the same route, doing my job, going home, knowing what time I'm home. Like my day is very structured, and I thrive of that. When it's chaos and it's all over the place, the older I'm getting, the worse it's getting. I don't like change at all. So whenever I tell people that, they're like, "Brother, you moved to the other side of the world by yourself, left everything that you ever built up behind, and you don't like change." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fucking weird. I know. I think it's more like yeah, a tick." I haven't even have it as bad. Like if I go away for a few days to like another town, like a friend of ours had like a boat and at a lake. If we would go there for 1 or 2 days, coming back, I'm all like, "Oh, get me home!" Like as soon like, I don't like, which is kind of weird because I used to be the complete opposite. Let's jam out to some more music. Oh, one more Calm Dad song. Marvelous music. We literally haven't had a single watcher tonight. It's kind of sad. Not a single person watched the whole stream. Maybe we should play some.
I am Jeremiah Dixon. I am a Geordie boy. Glass of wine with you, sir, and the ladies I'll enjoy. Old Durham and Northumberland is measured up by my own hand.
Yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do this this week when my friend Ricardo is visiting. We'll probably make a lot of fun content, like while we're going golfing, maybe shooting, traveling, sightseeing, whatever the fuck we're gonna do. I also will have some PTO for my work, so I'll make sure I'll film a lot, and I'll make sure I don't know, want to say document, like capture some cool shit for the TikTok and Instagram and everything. Hey, what's up, man? I see we have a person in the chat. Thank you so much for hanging out, chilling. What the that whole fucking story that I was talking about earlier, about listening to like Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong with my mother. This CD reminds me in that same kind of vibe and memory with my father. Always listening to this fucking CD, man. What it is, Sailing to Philadelphia. This whole album is, oh. This was a time that I was living just with my father, and yeah, my father was working a lot, and he was doing so. I was whatever the week that I would be at his house. It was me in an apartment a lot of the time with my computer. Ladies and gentlemen, the amount of hours that I put into World of Warcraft being 13, 14, I don't even remember how old I was, but just like, gaming from Friday night to like Sunday morning, trays of Red Bull energy. Did I not talk to the fucking... I think I was supposed to fly with the dragon, but what do you do? Tonight is a very, I don't know, I don't want to say emotional, but like a memory lane stream. Listening to like calm music, talking about my childhood and my family. Whatever. For those that don't know, by the way, this is Mark Knopfler. He is the lead singer and the guitarist in Dire Straits. You'll know Dire Straits, like Sultan of Swing, Money for Nothing, all these big kind of songs. Also saw him live back in 2012 in Amsterdam with my dad. Crazy, crazy fucking times. saying 2012. There's no way that was 2012. Maybe. Probably more like 2010, 11, I think, honestly. Also another cool story, actually. My high school exams were so bad. Like, everybody thought that I was going to fail my high school exam. Because basically in the Netherlands it works a little bit different than in the United States. Like, you have your grade from the year of like doing all your tests and whatnot, and then you have your final exam. And these two separate grades together will determine if you pass or not. Excuse me. And my year grade were so bad because I missed every day. I was such a bad kid in class. Like, I was always like the class clown, you know. I would always only be there half days, always have to sit in the hallway with my own little desk. I would walk into the class and be like, yo, what's up, teach? Shall we try it for 5 minutes or shall I just go right away? And they would just be like, Eric, just get the fuck out, dude. So, yeah, I was kind of, wow, that's when I started really getting into like heavy metal, and World of Warcraft, of course. So I would be gaming all late night, like having my blanket of my bed like over my monitor and build like a, you know, like a fucking, so that light wouldn't shine underneath my door. My parents would figure it out that I was up all night, you know. And then I would go half days to school. Anyway, long story fucking short, my class grades were so low that I needed to like absolutely fucking ace the exams and whatnot, or else I wouldn't get my exam for high school. And everybody was under the impression, you know, that I was gonna fail. The teachers and whatnot, they were like, "Well, Eric, you know, you're never fucking here. Like, what do you expect?" And the day that we were supposed to get called to, they basically say like, "We call you before a certain time, to let you know if you pass your exam." And literally, like, it was like the threshold was like, if you get called before like 3. But after 3 p.m. basically, then you didn't pass. So we're getting super fucking close, and I don't know, like a few minutes before they called, and then my dad was like, "I fucking knew you were gonna pass. I bought tickets to celebrate to Mark Knopfler, the singer of Dire Straits." So like, you know, it looked like really like I was gonna fail my exams, right? So everybody was like, "Dude, GG, Eric." And my dad believed in me, and he just bought the fucking tickets before we even knew the results. And he's like, I knew you were gonna fucking pass. I bought celebration tickets. We're gonna see Mark Knopfler. Yeah, that was fucking goated. Good times. That's enough music history between me and my parents in this stream. But yeah, music is a very, very big thing in our family. I sang in a heavy metal band. Fuck. Probably since like 2009, 2010, all the way up to 2017. Can I stop? Oh, I was spamming bubble, dude. What the fuck? Oh, probably on the GCD. Don't mind if I yoink that. Gizmo. Gizmo wants to make another. Who won the? Oh, very nice. Gizmo wants to make another stream appearance. Hi, buddy. Hey. Oh, there he is. Grand Marshal Gizzy. The Dawn. Hey, Gizzy, can I have a kissy? Papa Cushion? No. He just wants a kissy. Yeah. The star of the show. Go in the chair, baby. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, that's definitely getting copyright strike. Mr. Pandaria, we will be maining the Holy Paladin. We will be doing a lot of arena with my friends. We're gonna get challenge mode gold on very likely all classes. And then later in the expansion, we need to get Bloody Dancing Steel enchants. And I want to get the Horde High Warlord heirloom from Garrosh. And then obviously Tusks of Manoroth would be fucking goated. I've never got those on retail. And I have killed that boss summers upon summers upon summers. On like 8-9 characters a week. Just like, oh man, that was brutal, man. I never got it. And then I believe later you could buy it from a vendor or something. Someone told me something like that, and I absolutely fucking crashed out. And I was like, anytime I hear some shit like that, it just makes me never want to play retail ever again. Like, all the hard work you pour into shit just constantly gets fucking ruined. I am always such an unobtainable item hunter. That's basically all I play the game for. I just like hunt collectibles and like, you know, want to collect as much shit that goes away, basically. So in Waters of Draenor, they announced that we were going back to Outland. So I was like, okay, so then, you know, me with my stream anticipation list.
Mary Smith 25 just followed.
Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. There we go. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. I don't see that there's anybody following though for some reason. I'm gonna be honest, I completely spaced and lost my train of thought. Because I was so excited that we got the follower. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good time. Thank you for chilling, hanging out. Boom. Ooh, don't mind if I do that. Hey, we are farming. Oh, so excited. He's back at 3 Days Grace. Saw 3 Days Grace live, but I saw them live, sorry. I'm super stoked that I saw them with Matt, but now I'm so pumped that he's back. Singer. Adam. What a voice. This fucking band defined a generation, man. Late 2000s. I was fucking jamming to this fucking guy. What a fucking banger. But this guy's fucking geared, dude. I was like, why is this guy out DPSing me so much? He's doing 30k DPS. Holy shit. It's been a long day, man. Sometimes it's a fucking toll, man. Working 8 hours, physical labor, having to drive almost an hour there, an hour back, like 45 minutes or so. And then coming home, being a dad, being a husband, and then take care of them, and then jump on the stream, record a few hours, after that edit it, upload the vault to my YouTube channel. It's like a fucking go non-stop. I'm not complaining. I love doing it. But it is quite a commitment. Sometimes I just want to lay on the couch and just watch TV and just, roach away, but we gotta grind. I gave myself a year. Within a year, I need to see some substantial growth to where I believe in the dream enough to quit my job. Which is 2026 June. So we need to grind as much as possible. And so far, I have surpassed every... Oh, what am I doing, dude? I'm just so focused on talking that I'm not even paying attention to the fucking game. Yeah, we're locked the fuck in. I see we got a viewer in the chat. Don't be shy if you want to chat. It helps me. Damn. Tell me what you think. Oh, my game crashed. What the fuck? I have not paid attention to any of this loot at all. I've just been completely autopiloting. Not gonna lie. Whatever. I don't even want to waste too much time like trying to figure out all this this gear for leveling. I mean, I'm mainly just spamming dungeons, AFK, gapping to you guys, and then it's more, obviously it speeds it up faster, but you know what? I think that's a great ending to the stream for now. We got 1 follower. We streamed for how long? An hour and 30 minutes. Perfect time. Maybe I'll come back in a little bit after doing all the work on this clip. One more dungeon. One more dungeon. This is how it always goes, dude. One more dungeon. One more game. One more game, and then we go to bed. One more game. I don't think... What the fuck is this guy doing? We can't skip. Oh. I need to start making some like video content for YouTube. Well, maybe like my favorite metal bands or music artists in general, like ranked, like, you know, the S tier, A tier. I might do some content like that where we just go listen to some music, parts of it, and try to figure out what my favorite band is. Because I don't even know. I mean, I know. Nah, do I? Avenged Sevenfold, Breaking Benjamin, In Flames. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Parkway Drive. 3 without the last few albums. It's so hard for me. Yeah. I don't know. There's too much music that I absolutely love. Oh, this song is so good. Sorry, I need to not change songs so much, but this is a good one. The tank needs it. I don't wanna. I wanted it too, but I don't want to steal from this guy. Bop the rest of Druid. Bubbling myself, a lot of AoE damage, helping, using my bubble defensively to help like mitigation for the healer. Kick them, bringing them to this. Let's see what else we got. Conquer Circle. I want to transmog. That is it, absolutely, for the stream. Arrivederci. Good night. See you on the next one. Peace.